oh boy, like, oh boy, how else do you say that? I do the picture thing here eventually, and holy moly. I was a photographer, recorder. I'm here to tell tales. That's who I am, and I was that, every bit of that, way back. That's who we were. And he was Evel Knievel. But it was all Evel Knievel. If we could jump something, I mean, that's what it was about. He had a need for speed, he needed excitement, adrenaline junkie. What can we do? We'd see something on TV, and damn, we had to recreate it in the backyard tomorrow if at all possible. Mom and Daddy made a mistake of getting me a camera. Oh man, the things I do with this camera. There is one shot that has disappeared and something got spilled on it. But it's absolutely amazing that I caught him and his dog Sam midair jumping a pile of, it was a burn pile of brush. And they just took off and ran. And he's like, come on, Sam. And I caught him right in the air. Well, I can show you part of Timothy. And it is quite amazing with that little Instamatic. Because I was timing it, man. I'm into him. I'm watching every single, his gait, his stride. Oh, okay. And I got it. But Sam disappeared. But it's kind of and jumping things. And oh man, Daddy would bring home the wire spools from job sites. Boy, there was always a spool in the backyard. There was always a spool somewhere on the place. He got this huge giant one that was our picnic table forever. We ate off of it. We cooked charcoal. We grilled outside. That was the big one. Then we had all the rest of them. He would bring home the cheap ones after we weren't babies. Because we had to do circus. Then we had circus in the backyard. And we would walk on them. Oh, I know I have scars. Oh my gosh. But it was the really heavy ones with the big bolts in them. They would last. I mean, they really would. We gave them hell. Daddy. Oh my gosh. Twice in our childhood, he bought us a dump truck of sand. Well, if we live in really black clay. It's an unusual part going out to East Texas. It gets really red from the Sabine and the Red River and all that. There's lots of red sand and the pine trees and this. But right where we are is Blackland. And it's low and it's black and it's clay. And I'm telling you, in a drought, you can break an ankle in a crack. And it's spring after Daddy's tilled and we're getting ready to plant the back acre. If it rains enough and Daddy tilled deep enough, you can literally get stuck until somebody comes and pulls you out. You better go in barefooted because you'll never see that shoe again. I'm sure that church foundation was poured over somebody's shoe. I'm sure of it. And oh my gosh. But yeah, and he would even tell us, now y'all play in that, play all you want. That's where I want the tomatoes. So just go ahead and scatter that truck out. And we did it. Oh man, twice he did that for us. That was a lot of fun because it was the dome. And it was huge. It was a mountain. We could slide down it. And it would rain and it would change it and it would get hard. And what a treat. I mean, it was the next best thing to the electrical spoils, the dump of sand. We had a refrigerator box that had a submarine in the living room. Can't believe Mama let us do this. We had it in there until it fell apart. It was months. We would take naps in it. It was the submarine in a refrigerator box. It was freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, and it was a small house. So it took up, so we didn't see the sofa for the entire time. Just sat in front of the sofa. Watch TV from it and windows. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So yeah, jumping things. Now, I was going to go into Star Wars. Oh, I sold all that to Jimmy Grady. I just said, hey, here they are. I found them. I can't believe this many survived. It was pretty good. I made good money on it. $300-$400. And I threw in the Millennium Falcon because, man, it had seen better days. Ooh, and it had a rat nest in it. So I just threw that in and said, here, you can have that for free. Throw that in. I think I've got most of the parts there. So that was cool. We would save up our allowance, do chores, and on Friday, we go to TGNY, and we'd buy one figure. Stormtroopers, we had a huge collection of those, but every week we'd get one. We did this for all summer, most of the year. So what a collection we had. And we had multiples of all the, they're worth money now. Put it back. Yeah, we still had the guns and everything with them. I don't even know how that happened because we were crazy. Then I found all the Hot Wheels. None of those survived, and I'm sure they have lead paint or something. They look like they've all been chewed on. But it was probably the sand that was abrasive in it. They were turned in sand. Sandblasted. So, yeah, that was good stuff. So something happened. The guitar. He surprised me on that because he was all boy. And there's an artist's softness, gentleness to learning music and learning to read shape notes and stuff. And his teacher was a beautiful black man, and he played beautifully. His last name was Ward. He gave out of his house, and it was on 69, Highway 69, going toward Pringle. So that's north. And we would cut through on Wheeling Road by Reams, go down, and we would sit in the driveway. I don't care how hot it was outside. It was hot sometimes. It was an hour lesson, years of it. And because Mama would take us, Mama wasn't going to do Wheeling Road more than once. I wasn't a strong driver. Daddy taught us both to drive at the same time. I was the better one. So anyway, and once he got the basics, he started really getting into really cool stuff. So he really took to it and he worked for it. That's what surprised me, was sports, boy, harsh, tackle, speed, jumping things, just that, yes. But to gently sit down and practice every day and really give it your all. And Daddy learned along with him, because Daddy got in from work. He'd already been to his lesson. And Dad's like, what'd you learn this week? Show me what you learned. And Mr. Rowe would get really awesome songs. And they all had a lesson in them. But then you would hear them on the radio. And anyway, so they have a talent show. It's no surprise. He picked Why Me Lord by Chris Christopherson.
Why me, Lord? What have I ever done to deserve even one?
And it's beautiful. It's way better than mine. And so I'd have to cut. I'm not going to keep much of it. But I've got something from that day. It's beautiful stuff. I can still see him. I can still hear him. I was so pleased. He loved the Lord. He was a beautiful Christian. A young man that age that loved the Lord. He wasn't just in church because Mom and Dad made him go. The boss. Try to be happy about that. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. No, I won't cry yet. I said that for later. I'll show you.